Hey, oh,
Hey,
hey, Spinner Swallow Beer Review, Shagdog.
Jammer.
And I was notified that we are live.
We are live.
And we are doing 2 times Southern Tier, 2 times IPA. Yeah, 2 times. Or 2X, yeah. This gets a Jammer Beer Advocate.
Let's not get a Jammer.
It gets a 90 by Beer Advocate. It's an Imperial IPA. We're starting off great. 8.2%
Wow.
ABV. And it's year-round by Southern Tier Brewing Company in some town in New York. I think it's out western New York, I believe. Yeah, we did this once before, I believe, a long time ago, but
I don't see where it says what state it's in. Lakewood, New York.
Yeah, Lakewood. Yeah.
Not sure where that's located at.
I got another surprise for you
I'm assuming that's located near a lake.
I got another surprise for you before we continue. I'm going to put you back.
Hold on. I was saying something.
I heard you clearly.
I was saying it's most likely next to a lake or next to a wood.
Or a woody.
All right, whatever.
A woody by the lake.
All right. Go ahead, tell me what you got for me.
All right, I got a surprise for you. You're going back to your normal spot where you used to sit.
Where's that?
Right there.
That now I feel like all's right in the world.
Yeah, new feature. I can move you over if I want.
Wow, that's awesome.
I feel awkward now. I've been over on this side for so long now.
Oh, let me pour this thing. You know what I hate about these live things?
My microphone's so awesome.
What I really don't like is the fact that, one, we can't really show our pour.
Right, from the table perspective, yeah. You have to hold the glass.
2, can't do the cap toss. 3, we don't line the beers up. And 4, we're not together actually getting that vibe going, you know?
Right. Well, let's do the vibe the best we can.
Well, that's what I've been doing all along, but you seem to be slacking a little bit.
Oh, no. So how does that look? It's a little cloudy, actually.
Looks wonderful.
The head's kind of nice and fluffy.
Well, mine,
Shit,
yeah, it is a little cloudy, I guess.
Oh, my God. I don't like this side at all. I can't even lean on the table. It's creaking.
And you're right about the head. Mine's quickly dissipating, though.
Yeah, I got like a pinky left, maybe.
Not even a pinky. It does have somewhat of a orangey yellow.
Yeah.
Dirty orangey yellow.
Like dishwash orangey yellow.
I smell the citrus. I smell the pine.
Yeah.
A little. Hey, you know what is in there, Shagdog?
No.
A little Imperial.
Yeah.
I smelled the Imperial in it.
Oh, Imperial hops, you mean? Is that what you mean, actually?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying I smell Imperial.
Yeah, I did mention in a video the other day you're able to pick up stuff more than I am. Yeah.
Well, that's not so because you do. You just don't describe it well.
Well, the hops themselves, the actual names, you're like, I think that's this type
I
of
was
hop.
surprised that I have been able to get a few here lately because I've been when I was brewing back, was doing home brew. You know, I was smelling the hops, so I was like, okay, I know that hop. I know that one.
Yeah, I need some fresh hops in my hands and smell them, and I'll be like, oh, okay. We did have one viewer. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment.
All right, so you want to give it a
yeah, let's give it a taste. I didn't taste it yet. P. Diddy wouldn't like this.
No, he would hate it.
But it's pretty smooth for an Imperial.
Very smooth. I was going to say it doesn't get real bitter at the end.
Yeah.
Normally at the end it gets really bitter when you drink one, you know, an IPA. Mm-hmm. And this is, it's got the bitterness, but it's very smooth. Very smooth.
I don't like it, but
it's smooth. And it quickly dissipates.
It's hoppy, but it's a smooth hoppy, yeah.
And it's a wetness, you know, it's a wet
definitely wet, especially leaving a lot of wetness on my lips, like I'm sweating on my lips or something. Yeah.
Yeah, very wet beer.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of IPAs, especially Imperial IPAs, but it's smooth for an Imperial IPA.
Yeah, and it's got a nice sweetness to it too. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely has the piney, this grapefruit, citrus, all that stuff. But for being an Imperial, it's smoother than I thought it was going to be, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Easier to drink, I should say, not smooth. But
yeah, it's got some of that dish rag in it.
Yeah, a little bit of dish rag. But, I mean, dish rag's good, if you're using Dawn and it's got antibacteria stuff in it, yeah.
Actually, I kind of like this. It's not bad. It's actually, and you know what? It sets well with my stomach. You know how some of these IPAs, they don't set well, and then you start burping and
right away, within 10 seconds. Yeah.
This is like it tastes good. It's wet. It's got the sweet, citrusy, piney flavors. Got the tang, and then when you drink it, it's like, oh, it doesn't wreak havoc with the stomach either. You know? So it's pretty smooth. I like it.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised that it's so smooth and easy to drink for an Imperial IPA. IPAs are bad enough. Imperial IPAs I usually can't put down.
Well, I'm more pleasantly surprised than you are.
Yeah, I believe it.
In fact, I'm pleasantly
surprisier.
Yeah.
And we've done a few, but I think we did this one a long time ago, I believe.
Southern Tier.
We did a couple. Yeah, we did a couple by them. They're usually pretty good, most of their beers we've had. I brought one down from New York that we couldn't find down here back in the day, but
yes.
Can't remember what it was, but that was so long ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got wait a minute. Let me redirect that. We have this front coming down from the north.
Yeah, that'd actually be good if you could do that. What I wish we could do with the green screen is if you could play some live video and have it playing behind you. There's got to be a way to do that, but
unfortunately, with this program that you have, it doesn't work.
Yeah, the other one I think you can do. The other one I told you about, the OBS, but I don't. That thing's so confusing.
And there's other programs that do YouTube than just these two that will do live.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire a young person who knows about the stuff, went to college for it, whatever. And they need a little part-time gig. I'll pay them $50 to come on, and they can do a beer review with us once in a while and be our technical advisor.
Oh yeah,
for free. We'll give them free beer. How about that?
You got to have an encoder. XSplit Gamescaster. XSplit. You should try that one.
Yeah, because someone told me that one I have, the OBS I downloaded, that you could do it with that one, but that one's so hard. I don't even, it's like Greek to me.
Okay. Right here. Let's get back to the beer.
Yeah, let's get back to the beer.
What you doing to me?
I know. I was just about to say that. I didn't say look it up now.
My goodness. I can't believe you.
What are you going to give it? You want me to go first as usual?
I'm going to give it an A- and a full swallow and a quarter.
That's order. I'm not going to go that high, but
as you know, I don't give Swarters lightly for the IPAs.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Because most of the time they're not that smooth and easy to drink. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to go, God, I'm going to go B+ in the Swarter. That's what I'm not even going to explain it. That's it. B+ in the Swarter.
Oh, yeah.
Swarter because it's a very drinkable Imperial IPA. I mean, you can drink it without, I mean, if you're a regular hophead, I guess.
You could try NVIDIA's Shadow Play.
Yeah. We'll just stay with this for now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I agree with you.
I mean, I like it because I like to do weather stuff while we're doing beer reviews. So, hey, look, we got, like you said, we got a cold front coming in there. Yeah.
A hurricane off the coast.
Got another storm. Yeah, show the hurricane spinning, Doppler radar or whatever.
I actually like this a lot. This is good. That's a good Imperial IPA.
Yeah. Not bad. I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but it's drinkable. It's drinkable. And it's a 90 on Beer Advocate. So usually when they have those 90 some IPAs, I usually give them like C minuses or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because they're usually too hoppy and I can't drink it. But maybe my palate's growing, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah.
Streamlabs is another one.
Oh. Yeah, I think I heard of that one.
Agora. Professional live streaming made easy.
Hey, you like my shirt?
Yes, I do like that. It's just symbolic with the times, you know.
I know. And I think this has been out way back because I seen it way back in the day, but it's really symbolic now, yeah.
Wirecast by Telestream.
But I like different beers. That's what the shirt means. Celebrate diversity.
V-Mix. Yeah. And most of them have free with optional paid stuff.
Yeah. I like this one's free, but if you want a little extra little things, you got to pay $25 a month.
Well, the other one I saw was $12 a month.
Yeah. The first month I did this, it was $15. But they gave me a discount the first month, yeah.
Sucked you in.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to continue doing it, but I was like, well, until we get back together, I'll do it. It's only $25, yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to do.
It's worth putting you on the right side for $25.
Is that what it is?
That's just that little extra. There's something else. Oh, it was 1080p. I got a 1080p camera, but it says supposed to have 1080p option now, and I don't have that. So I don't know.
Well, I tell you, if you know, the crazy thing about it is I probably wouldn't have been doing beer reviews right now if I didn't have my schedule all flippy floppy, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And if I had known about other schedules.
I wouldn't be doing any either but it was just too damn hot today to work, so I decided to stop working.
Well, that was the case, and I was sleeping, so it wouldn't matter.
I did that a couple of times this week. It's just been too hot.
I just hate work.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to retire.
Same here. I mean, I love my job, but when it's too hot, my car's not the greatest AC. Even though I spent $1,400 to get it fixed, but
I could have fixed it for you for $50.
Oh. You could put a compressor in. I think the compressor cost. But I mean, it was less than that. Some other things they did. It came out to $1,400 to get a engine mount fixed. And
what did you just say? Engine. Okay.
Engine mount.
Yeah, that almost sounded like Aunt Jemima.
I still love Aunt Jemima. I don't give a shit about anybody else. I grew up with Aunt Jemima. She's like a real person to me.
She was like an actual aunt.
Yeah. I mean, when you grow up with that, it's like a real person.
I mean, here's the difference.
That's not like Captain Crunch. You know Captain Crunch is a cartoon. This is a picture of a real lady.
Well, here's the difference, okay? You know, they were talking about shouldn't have her on it. It was part of the old culture and everything. Well, you know what? I didn't grow up in that old culture. I grew up in the culture of today when I grew up. You know, when I grew up, we didn't look at it as racist. We looked, Aunt Jemima, oh, that's some good pancake mix. You know? Yeah. We're going to have pancakes, you know. Mm-hmm. I looked at it as an excitement, the fact that, hey, here's a woman. She's got great pancakes, and she's going to feed me.
Yeah, and they changed her look already. She used to have the red bandana thing on her head. They changed her look like a little nice hairdo, and they changed it already, which is more like 50s looking, I guess, 50-ish hair.
And I, you know, I'm like, Aunt Jemima, I mean, I always looked at it with love, not hate, you know.
What about Mrs. Butterworth? Is she black? I don't know.
Mrs. Butterworth was black too, and I didn't look at her as negative either. I looked at her as a woman giving me some sweet stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. So, and I mean, I know you were a big fan of Hungry Jack, though.
No. I wasn't a big fan of Hungry
And you wanted to go to his log cabin.
I don't know who the fuck Hungry Jack is. What is that? Is that a pancake mix or?
And you wanted Uncle Ben to watch you.
I didn't even know because my mom.
How perverted you are.
Pancake mix. My mother must have bought the cheap shit because I never remember having Aunt Jemima pancake mix as a kid.
Well, same here.
I think she just you went from scratch, like flour and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
Most of the time, we didn't. It was expensive. I mean, we didn't get Aunt Jemima all the time. And the only time we ever got that is if we had coupons and it was on sale.
Yeah, we usually got some generic friggin' syrup usually.
Yeah,
or if there's a cheaper brand. Yeah,
we actually got real maple syrup.
Yeah, we did that sometimes because I did live up north, so some people would sell it, but unless the others was cheap, we always had real maple. Now my mother went really cheap one time on ketchup. She got like ketchup store brand with no salt.
Del Monte.
No, it was like a store brand like Tops, which was in New York or whatever.
Which is not really ketchup; it's cat soup.
Yeah, and it was no salt, and we're like, man, she never bought that shit again because we were like, man, it tastes like I don't know, tastes like ketchup ass.
Well, I will say this much: I wasn't a big fan of Hunt's either back in the day.
Oh yeah,
and I turned around and I tried Hunt's organic. I gave in. I said, let me try the organic Hunt's, because it's cheaper and I get more for it compared to the Heinz. Right? Because I don't like high fructose corn syrup anyway.
Right.
And I don't like the other shit they put in it. And so I was like, oh, let me try Hunt's. It's organic. It's no high fructose corn syrup. Da 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 da. I actually thought it was pretty good. I'm like, it's still not Heinz, but it was good.
Now, Jimmy Jammer, you're hooked up to your Ethernet cable, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're lagging a little bit.
Oh, well, sorry about that.
Not your volume, but just your face. When you move, it's like lagging a little bit.
Well, let's see. Let me move forward. Let me move back.
Oh, now your beard's lagging. It's not bad, though. It's not real bad. I was just wondering.
Tracers.
What's the other one? Scanners.
I read your mind.
You did. We're connected.
And it was a scary place.
Mm-hmm. This is pretty good. Not bad. I'm not a big IPA fan, but I'm glad
we're a good one to start off with. We should do this more often, where we start off with
something we think is going to be bad.
No, I was just thinking about the alcohol volume. 8.2. We always start off with the highest alcohol beverage.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the next one.
Have some that goes down after that, and then another one up, and then it goes down.
Do all the high ones, so by the time you get to the last one, it doesn't even matter if the last one's like 3.5, you're all right.
Well, yeah, but the real thing is that when we're doing these, I like to be
balanced
buzz, where you're not drunk, but you're buzzing just right. Because if you go too far, it's then you start not caring about how the beer tastes. You're just drinking it.
Did you say Karen?
No.
Oh, you said with a C. Okay.
Karen.
Those damn white women.
Rugby. Hey, how you like my shirt?
I like that. That's what is that guy?
Heisenberg.
Breaking Bad. He's German, right?
Heisenberg, yeah.
Hey, do you think?
Yes, I do it often.
I can't remember now.
I do that too.
Oh well. Oh,
yeah.
That's what's good.
Nice because they provide water.
Folks.
That's all. That's all, folks.
Biden would be talking about, and the thing you got to do, folks. You got.
You know the thing.
You know the thing, folks. Yeah, he uses folks in there in the middle too. Like if you ain't black,
you're a pony dog faced pig soldier.
Right? If you ain't voting for me, you ain't black. Yeah. That's the best one, actually.
I tell you, Joe is out there, man.
I have nothing against Democrats.
I
Far left, I do. Far left. Regular, moderate Democrats, I don't have nothing wrong.
Here's this whole thing about this, okay? This is most people out there, and you can disagree with me if you want. Most likely you won't, because you'll agree with this. Because it's right down the middle. Most people, average people, they want to make a living, be left alone, be able to do well, like do well, and everything. And then on top of that, they would like their children, leave their children the ability to be able to move up a few more rungs of the ladder than they were able to.
Yeah.
So, and you just want to be left alone in peace and be able to live your life. You don't want to deal with Afghanistan, and you don't want to have to deal with Russia or China or any of that crap. You just want to live your life. Yeah.
People standing in the fucking road.
All the terrorist organizations, you don't want to have to deal with any of them.
Right. All of them.
Yeah.
Even the road terrorists, the ones that block traffic.
Yeah. I think most people would agree. They just want to live their life and be left alone. And do well and leave their family and their kids better off than they were.
I mean, are there people out there struggling? Probably, yeah. But you got to. That's why if you don't have the education or the experience in certain whatever, you got to go do some job you really don't want to do, or you got to have more than one job, one or the other.
Or you have to get that education,
right?
That experience.
Right. I mean, if you like working at McDonald's, but you're getting paid minimum wage, and that's not cutting it, they're only giving you 28, 30 hours a week, you're going to have to go get a part-time job somewhere else too to make it. If that's what you like to do.
Here's the thing: do you enjoy what you're doing and don't mind not having the money?
Here I am. And I'm having a little bit of money. I am spending money doing my job because I got to pay for gas and fix my car probably forever. But I enjoy it as of right now.
And that's the key there. If you can afford everything that see, the big thing is this.
We'll see. Right.
Let me go back to square one, Shagdog. Everything is decisions.
Right.
You make the decision whether or not you're going to get that education, whether you're going to work this job or that job, whether you're going to go into debt, whether you're going to pay the price by not pay the price of going out there and working all those hours and everything and not being with your family like you're supposed to be, not being with your children, your wife, you're going to end up paying the price in the end if you're not
you know the thing.
But you know what I'm saying. I mean, you have to make that decision. So it's always decisions.
Right.
And then you can't blame people for the decisions their family, their parents' parents made. Like me, I'm sure my granddad really enjoyed his white privilege when he was in the coal mines working.
Same here. I've had
he was in there and for weeks at a time, not coming out, and then coming out. And I mean, I'm sure he really enjoyed that white privilege. Yeah. Paying all his money to buy stuff from the company store, living in company housing. Basically, you're not making anything. You're a slave.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. My great uncle, one of my grandmother's older brothers, died in coal mine disaster up by Wilkesburg, Pennsylvania, of 1952. I forget it's a little time, but the mine close to the Susquehanna River, the wall collapsed. The mine got flooded with the river. Like 50 of them never found.
And here's the thing. My granddad, he did his best for his 11 children and wife. he made a point of going in there and sacrificing. Sacrificing what he wanted to do.
You're talking about the coal mine, right?
Working in the coal mine, yeah.
Yeah. Not into your not into your grandma though, in the coal mine.
No. He sacrificed working in the coal mine. He sacrificed.
If you go into a woman jammer though and get 11 kids, I call that sacrificing too.
But you know what I'm saying. I mean, he sacrificed. He lived. Right. My grandmother sacrificed. She worked the garden and made the ends meet and took care of the kids and all that. They worked together. They stayed together. And they raised their kids and they raised them to do better than what they did. And my parents turned around and did the same thing. They sacrificed. Yeah. Instead of having that flashy new car or the car with those flashy rims and all that stuff, they said, you know what? The family is more important.
Yeah.
The kids are more important than that.
Right. I mean, a big problem with colleges is because if your parents don't push you most teenagers, not all of them, some teenagers are able to push themselves. They don't need someone to push them. But some people need pushing and guidance. And guidance counselors don't push people. They're
what you mean is most people need inspiration.
Right. Either from a parent, and guidance counselors at high schools, one guidance counselor probably has 400 kids, 300 kids, I don't know. Money? Yeah, they're only there for the money.
They're only there. They could care less about you. In fact,
you tell them, hey, I might join the Army. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. Go ahead and join the Army.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
And what I was getting to say is that you make sacrifices and decisions when you are a parent or a husband or wife, and you do those things in order to better your lives. You sacrifice. You don't go out and buy the flashy new car or the new computer or the flashy house just to put up an image.
Right. I mean, if you can afford it, yeah. But you should sacrifice for your kids first. I mean, not totally sacrifice. Well, yeah.
Well, you brought them into the world. They're your responsibility, so you need to buck up and take care of them.
But not stupid sacrifice like, I want those new shoes, Mom. Everybody has them.
Yeah, that's just
not that type of sacrifice. Yeah, but
let me tell you, my parents, whenever I was growing up, let me tell you,
I did that. I cried for shit, but I didn't get it. My mother used to tell me, cry or what the hell was it? I want one hand, shit in the other, see which one comes first. My mother used to tell me that shit.
You know, I got to tell you, I do have respect for your mom. You know why? Not the elderly respect that you normally would give your elders, and not the respect that you would give a woman in general. But I give her respect because she raised 3 boys pretty much on her own.
Yeah, until Bob came along, I was like 14, almost 15 by that time.
And what I think is amazing by that is that she raised 3 boys. She put up with what boys would do, what boys got into. And
I would be able to handle 3 boys.
And still yet, y'all came out pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Pat's got a mouth on him, or did he?
Yeah. Well, that's part of the New Yorker Italian in him.
Yeah, I think he overdoes it though.
Yeah, well, he likes to embrace that image.
Yeah, it does. It gets him.
He embraces that more than he does his Irish.
Yeah,
you embrace more of your Irish.
Probably, yeah.
You know why I say that? Because you're more into the humor, the fun.
Yeah.
He's more into the serious. I'm gonna.
Yeah, break your fucking knees.
Can't refuse.
I'll break your fucking knees.
Well, what I was getting at before is that you make sacrifices, and you can't blame that on some kind of privilege or whatever, because all the previous generations made sacrifices and raised their kids properly and were involved in their lives and had God in their life.
Right, and you said it best one time. There's no white privilege. It's usually financial privilege. You said all the different types of privileges. There's no white.
Street.
Prestige. Like if my father's Joe Biden, I might get a job paying 400 some thousand hours a month or whatever the fuck it was. And
likely you're not going to get that job unless there was some kind of deal.
Yeah. Especially paying that much, yeah. Because Ukrainians,
especially Ukrainians.
Yeah, rich Ukrainians don't get paid that much.
I mean, I'm not going to get a job stuffing envelopes making $200 and some odd $1,000.
I would love it.
No, I would love it too, but
it'd get bored after a while.
Name is Maxwell,
Imagine if you're stuffing envelopes for that much. You think how long would it take you? Like, can I do something else for this same? There's something else I can do. Be bored as shit.
I want to grow. Okay, well, you can put the stamps on too.
Is there a raise with that one?
Now you're asking way too much.
All right, let's go to the next one, Jeremy. What do you think?
I'm good for you. I'm 30 minutes on the first one. Yeah, we need to move on.
I think I could edit about 2 minutes out.
Awesome.
All right, well, I'm Shagdog.
And I am Jammer, and we are
the
Stick. And we enjoy the fact that we come to you sharing the brew with our review.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, and commenting, liking, subscribing.
And hit that little bell thing so you could, every time we go live, you'll know it.
Yeah. Video. And that's the way you could either avoid it or embrace it.
Yeah. They should have that in real life. A big bell.
Or put yourself in your happy place and just go with it. It puts the oil on its skin.
Oh, no. I thought it was lotion in the basket.
Yeah, lotion in on its
skin. Oil on something, yeah.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah.
What's in the box?